Hi everybody, this is Bill Black at Spirit River, and I'm here to tie for you a UV2 Chubby Chernobyl. It's really quite a beautiful fly. It's fun to tie, extremely effective. Used throughout the Rocky Mountains, but it's beginning to be popular in a lot of other parts of the country, particularly for trout, big browns, and I've actually caught bass on it too. Anyway, it's made of foam, and Spirit River has some beautiful laminated foam. And the nice part about this is you get a couple different colors when you buy this. We're going to include this in the kit. So this is a Chubby Chernobyl fly tying kit. You're going to get a couple different colors of foam, and you can make your fly be black on the bottom or orange on the bottom. Again, we'll include a couple different colors of that. This is 3mm foam. The other thing that we're going to use is poly bare fiber glow. I believe in a lot of UV fluorescence in things. That's why we have UV2. And this makes a great tail and wing. In that, we're also going to mix a little bit of our crystal UV pearl. Makes a beautiful wing, beautiful tail. And I'll show you how to mix that. We're going to use these silicone legs, pumpkin black. You can use any kind of rubber legs. Our Flex Floss really, I think, is superior to this because it's a lot stronger, but it has a lot of funny curves to it. So the fly doesn't come out quite as beautiful on a video. We're using a Spirit N062 hook. This is a 2X long nymph hook, and it's extra heavy, perfect bend. Last but not least, we're using our new UV2 CLX dubbing. This stuff is great. This one is called Badlands Orange. We came out with this about a year and a half ago. We tried to name them after as many beers and whiskeys as we could. So you'll see some of those when you go to our website. Anyway, here's the fly. So let me get started. Okay, first off, start with a good hook. This is a size 4. I'm using a regular 6/0 thread, and as always I build a little bit of a thread base to it. And I'm going to go forward here. I'm going to take a little bit of the poly bare fiber, as you can see here, and I'm going to clip a chunk of it off. I'm going to take another little chunk of this UV crystal splash. With this material, I'm going to match it up to the poly bare, as you can see here. And then I'm going to just kind of smoosh it around in my hands, separate it, put it back together a couple times. Looks kind of like a mess right now, I know. But really, you're getting that flash material right into the middle of the material. So I'll go ahead and clip one end. This is a little heavy. I'm going to take a wee bit out. So I'm going to want that about there. So that'll be my tail. I'm going to start here at the front. Go back here to the end. There's one weird little fiber there I want to clip off. Save that. You're going to use it for a wing. This I usually try to make the same size as the gap. A little bit long. I'm going to make it just a wee bit shorter. I'll go forward here, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a little bit of this low tack wax, use a little bit of our dubbing, basically build an underbody. I like it because it's called Chubby. I do like it chubby. So I'm going to add a little bit more dubbing here at the rear of the fly. Perfect. Now here's a piece of that foam that I'm going to use. I'll just cut a chunk of this. Now you can have a black base to it or an orange base. When it's black, it's very realistic. It matches a lot of insects and you can see it really well. But this is going to be a golden stone imitation. So I'm going to add that to the top. Now I'm going to go back a little bit on that foam. Try to kind of create a bit of a space there. That's where I'm going to be placing my wing. Also, now's the time to trim that tail section before you get all those other materials attached to it. Just like that. Actually, also now's a really good time to put in a little bit of glue. So now we're going to take a wee bit of this wing material. See how I went back over it? I center tied it. And now we're going to add these legs. So I'm going to add one leg on each side. Now's your chance to adjust them. Now I'm going to put just a wee bit more dubbing in here, just to cover the thread, make it look pretty. Okay, now we need to move forward to the front 1/3 of the fly. Take a little bit of dubbing wax, just put your fingers on it. It doesn't seem like there's much on there. It sure helps when you're dubbing a coarser material like this UV2 Seal X. Leave those legs long at this point so that you can hold them back out of the way, which as you can see I'm doing. A lot of steps to this fly, but in tying it you're going to learn a lot, you're going to have a lot of fun, and you're going to catch a lot of fish. Now I move forward a little bit. I like to kind of create that little step in there to put all your other materials. There you go. The other thing you can do here, which actually works better, is put your super glue on your when you go around and you don't get any on your foam. And I need to build another little chunk of the wing material. Now a little bit of crystal flash. Matching those up. Splitting them a little bit. You don't want too much material because you're folding this over. Now I'll add the legs here in the front. The polybear is pretty fine. It's not that tough to work with, but it does tend to kind of get everywhere. There we go. Pull all this back. Add a wee bit more, and then we're coming to the end. And it's just going to be a little tune-up, a little trimming. Probably the weakest part of this fly is the rubber legs. Build a nice little bullet head. Add your whip finish. Pull that forward. Got a little bit of there. Now I'm going to go forward here, pull it, clip it. Just clip a little V in the head, not V, but trim off the corners of that. And I'm going to add a little drop of super glue to keep that head from coming unwound, making it an absolutely bulletproof fly. And there you go. The only other thing you want to do is you probably want to trim these legs a wee bit. Make them relatively the same size. This wing needs to be trimmed down. It's a gorgeous little fly. What I really like about this fly too is you've got that little mix of crystal splash in it, and that really adds a lot of reflection to it. It's easier for the angler to see, but I think the fish also see it. Anyway, there you go. That's a little golden stone chubby Chernobyl, and these are going to be available for 2016 and on at your stores. Again, this is Bill Black, Spirit River. Thank you for supporting our company, and please support your local dealers. Have a good day. Bye.